Imagine a quiet, peaceful neighborhood where nothing ever seems to happen. Suddenly, it is shattered by a shocking crime that leaves the community reeling. The tranquility gives way to horror and mystery as people grapple with the unthinkable, a real-life murder. Welcome to our exploration of some of the most chilling murder cases in history. Our journey into the darkness begins in the heart of France in the 1930s, with the infamous Papin sisters. The sisters, Christine and Leah, worked as maids for a wealthy family. One day, in a fit of inexplicable rage, they brutally murdered their employers. The case was marked by its extreme violence and the bizarre relationship between the sisters, who seemed to share a twisted bond that led them down a path of madness and murder. Next, we traverse to Australia for the enigmatic Tam Shud case of 1948. A man was found dead on Somerton Beach with no identification, cause of death, or any clue as to who he was. His pockets held a scrap of paper reading, Tam Shud. The words mean ended or finished in Persian. The case remains unsolved, with the identity of the man and his killer still a mystery. We then journey to New Mexico in the late 1980s, where the disappearance of Tara Calico turned into a murder mystery. Tara vanished after going on a bike ride, and a year later, a Polaroid of a bound and gagged girl resembling Tara surfaced, sending chills down the spines of the investigators. Despite extensive searches, Tara's body was never found, and her case remains one of the most haunting unsolved mysteries. Our next stop is the Canadian and American coastlines, where the severed feet mystery has puzzled investigators since 2007. Over the course of a decade, human feet encased in shoes have been washing up on the shores, with no bodies or crime scenes to match them to. The source of these feet remains a macabre mystery. The Teresita Basa case in Chicago in the late 1970s took a paranormal turn when a woman seemingly communicated from beyond the grave to identify her murderer. This case stands out for its eerie revelations and the chilling twist of a voice from the afterlife leading police to the killer. In New Jersey, the occult-linked death of Jeanette De Palma in 1972 has inspired fear and speculation. Jeanette's body was found surrounded by strange objects, suggesting a ritual killing. Despite the bizarre circumstances, her killer was never found. The infamous Lindbergh baby kidnapping and murder in 1932 shook America to its core. The 20-month-old son of famed aviator Charles Lindbergh was taken from his home and later found dead. Despite intense media attention and a massive investigation, the case was fraught with controversy and doubt. In Britain, the acid bath murders by John George Hay in the 1940s demonstrated a horrifying method of body disposal. Hay, believing that dissolving bodies in acid would leave no trace, killed at least 6 people before his gruesome crimes were discovered. The crimes of Robert Berdella in Missouri in the late 1980s shocked the nation. Berdella kidnapped, tortured, and killed at least 6 men, documenting his horrific crimes in graphic detail. Our chilling journey ends in Northern California with the enigmatic Zodiac killer, who terrorized the Bay Area in the late 1960s and early 1970s. The Zodiac killer claimed responsibility for multiple murders in cryptic letters sent to the media, but despite intense investigation, his identity remains unknown. The world can be a terrifying place, filled with unspeakable horrors and mysteries that may never be solved. Each of these cases is marked by its own unique and disturbing details, leaving many questions unanswered and haunting the memories of those involved. The chilling reality of these real-life murders serves as a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk in the most unexpected places.